What is up, my fellow germaphobes and non-germaphobes alike? Today, I'm going to be watching the Season 2 trailer for Stranger Things. Let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, begin!
We gonna do this? Let's engage.
Never seen that game before. Is that real?
Oh no. Just teleports in the upside down?
Arachnophobe's nightmare.
Yikes. Apparently let's go back to the way that it was. Not really. I saw something.
More smoking indoors.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. Whosoever shall be found must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. Whatever's happening is spreading from this place. What's the point?
Run! Oh gosh.
Okay.
That was very creepy. I mean, interesting. Oh man, where do I even begin with that one? Huh. You know, watching when I first got into this show, I was just hearing about it online, so I decided, what the heck, I'll just give it a go. And yeah, it turned out kinda cliche or whatever. I thought, oh yeah, the scientist is running away from this monster he unleashed or something like that, or one of the scientists going all Half-Life or whatever. He just runs into this elevator and blah blah blah. I thought it was going to be like, I'm not making any sense, alright, am I? Because he disappeared, okay, and then when Will disappears, I'm just like, oh, there goes another one. I thought, you know, Will, it was for sure gone, and that was just kind of foreshadow of what's gonna happen. You know, more kids are gonna disappear or whatever, and then they have the remaining main characters have to survive. But no, the show took my expectations, what I thought was gonna happen, and just like, I thought they were going right, BAM! They turned left. That was a little exaggerated. The show actually just, I thought it was gonna end up being all cliche horror, but it blew me away. It wasn't what I was expecting. It turned out to be something else. It was pretty awesome. And now I'm hooked on the show. Well, I was hooked when I was binge watching, and now I get to binge watch season 2 when it comes out, I mean. So yeah.
It's like this cool show where it mixes horror elements, mystery elements, conspiracy, 80s memorabilia, all that stuff. A lot of people like to compare it to E.T. and movies along that line. I personally don't see that. I mean, sure, they both take place in the 80s. Well, I mean, E.T. was made in the 80s. I assume it takes place in the 80s. It looks like that. And both involve kids riding bicycles and some otherworldly being or something.
But yeah, other than that, Stranger Things is like its own thing. I really liked the sound ambience, the soundtrack to the show. It was really awesome, like all down-tuned and just creepy and weird, and it was just so cool. I like it. And this, you know, the way the last season left off, I thought there couldn't possibly be any more. I mean, I figured they're probably going to figure out a way to make more in there, but I just couldn't see how there'd be any more, because that was like the conclusion. The Demigorgon was defeated. 11 blew up, or whatever. And that's it. But apparently, there's more types of creatures than just that Demigorgon creature. Apparently, there's a giant spider Cthulhu thing, or something's going on there. And apparently, 11, instead of being blown up, was just teleported to the Upside Down or something? I'm really not sure. It looks like, since Will has that stuff inside of him, infected, for lack of a better way to put it, he has this sort of sixth sense going on, like he can sense what's going on in the Upside Down or something. The danger that they're about to face. He can see in the Upside Down when, like a spidey sense or something, I guess. I don't know, that's just what I got from it. Or he's just having PTSD issues or something like that from being in the Upside Down and all that. A lot of people were like, what about Barb? I mean, I was given the impression that she was dead. I mean, when 11 looked into the Upside Down and saw her corpse, I had the feeling, yeah, Barb's dead. And then when they went to rescue Will, his mom, and that sheriff dude, they like saw Barb's body, didn't they? Or they made a remark about that? I don't recall, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Barb's done for. So why look for a dead person? Obviously, they need to look for Will because he's still alive. I don't know, at least that's what I thought. But if they did bring Barb back, that'd be interesting. Like maybe 11's vision was wrong. Maybe they could turn it into a zombie situation where Barb comes back incognito. Like, okay, so like Barb comes back and then acts normal for a while, get into the midst to kind of sneak into humanity a little bit, to... How do I explain this? Whatever Demigorgon is inside Barb, since I imagine same situation as with Will, only Barb's dead, so like maybe it takes over the body, then she comes back and everybody's like, oh, I thought you were dead, okay, well whatever, welcome back, blah blah blah, all that cliche. And then after a while, the monster that's taken over Barb's body has a chance to strike. That's what I'm trying to get at, but I have a weird way of explaining things. One thing that was kind of interesting to me is that I thought the whole cliche was going to play out where they have this love triangle, you know how they had it with, what's their names? Jonathan... Nancy, was that her name? And then, her jerk boyfriend or whatever. I thought it was going to turn out that classic cliche where the boyfriend's just too much of a just hotshot jerk, and so she starts to fall in love with this nerdy shy guy, Jonathan. And, you know, that happens. But nope. The first season just ends with the jerk boyfriend realizing the error in his ways, and coming back and being this good guy. So nope, Jonathan's just left in the dust, so just alone for now. Nope, poor Jonathan. Alright, so let's go over this, shall we? Not sure what Dragon's Lair is. Let's see. It's gonna be like War of the Worlds or whatever, Battle of Los Angeles. You see this creepy Reagan Bush 84. Dang, how early does this show take place? I thought it was 87 or something, but it's 84. Huh. We hear this creepy poem or whatever being told. It was a bit unsettling, but it sounds familiar, like it's from some book or something. Maybe someone can elaborate. Looks like they make a flamethrower to torch whatever other monster's there. Partying's happening. Maybe. Looks like Nancy made another wrong choice or something. Maybe she's missing her friend, just having regrets. If that was her on the toilet. So yeah, it looks like 11's making a comeback. Not sure how. I mean, she kind of blew up along with the Demigorgon. Unless all she did was just transport them to the Upside Down. But then why was she like, goodbye, Mike, or whatever? I don't know, we'll have to see how that plays out. The explanation for her lack of being dead. And why the sheriff dude, I'm not really good with names, just kind of entered that forbidden forest, opened the box, put the Eggo in. I mean, was that sort of a memorial? Because that food's probably going to grow bad after a while. Or was that sort of like a, here's your food, 11, because she's out there somewhere kind of thing? Like a food dish situation? I don't know. Or maybe he thinks / hopes that she's still out there, and if she is, she might get hungry, so maybe it's sort of that kind of a coping thing on his part. I don't know. One thing that confused me about in the first season was how when Will and Barb get captured by the monster, it's like the monster loses sight of them. Like he takes them back to his dimension and then he just leaves them there, walks off, and then he like hunts them later? Or is it when he takes them there, this is the Demigorgon, this is the person, just sucks them into the upside down, and then they're just teleported into different places in the upside down automatically, and then he has to like go search for them all over again or something? How does that work? Because if the monster already had them in their grasps, couldn't he just have eaten or killed them or whatever he does with them right there? I mean, I don't know. Oh, franchises and their science, man. Anyway, it looks interesting. I'm definitely excited. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Comment below. And link for this trailer will be in the description below. Oh man, Comic-Con is cool. What are those things floating in the upside down anyway? Is that like reverse snow, where it's like all those dots floating around, you know? It's kind of like Zelda Twilight Princess. Same situation, but that was like the Twilight. Yeah. Definitely interesting.